Hey guys, what is up? Zero here. Welcome back to Literature Club Player. So, Yuri route, I guess. I think I put those in the title. Yeah, the title of these is very long. That's one thing I had to notice. Because I wanted to put like Yuri demo in the title and not just Welcome to Literature Club Player demo, so that I don't just have a bunch of parts of just Welcome to Literature Club with no separation. So like, yeah, now the titles of these videos are Welcome to Literature Club Player Yuri demo, and it is very long. Anyway, in the last episode, we started Yuri's route, and basically we learned that she has a very good relationship with her father. She admires the man, basically. And he's very nice to her as well. But Yuri's mom is a bit on the stricter side, and she doesn't have the best relationship with her. We know that her and Natsuki are friends, which is just kind of obvious. And I think she recently just started hearing about MC's about to join the club. So, or sorry, Sakamoto-san is about to join the club. So Yuri is, I think we're probably going to meet him, I guess, considering the fact this is the day he joins the club. So, be interesting to see. Interesting to see. Alright, I was about to use my regular voice and then Sakamoto, like for Persona 5. No, that's Sakamoto, according to fucking Persona 5's dub. Pisses me off every time.
Ray is talking to another student at the front of the class. I stopped to take out the assignment I revised. I wait until she finishes her conversation before I approach. Hi, here's what I came up with for Dan's report.
Right, Dan was like our guy was working on a project with us, and he was like slacking off, dude. Dude was not doing good.
She scans over the page quickly and seems pleased. This is so much better. Thank you for doing this. I just got Lily's assignment too, so I'll turn our project in today. We head to our seats.
Someone told me Sakamoto. I said it wrong. I said it like Persona 5. I hate it here. Someone told me Sakamoto is joining your literature club.
I think he probably will, yes. Where would she hear that?
How does she know? Who told her this? Why does she have gray eyes? I just realized this. Can she see? Is she blind? Seems kind of weird to me. I wouldn't have thought he would be interested, since I never see him reading anything.
Well, I guess you could say it's weird any of us have ever thought to be in a literature club, considering that we've never been required to study any. But it's interesting to hear that Ray thinks it's suspicious too.
Bro, why is everybody on to the man? He just joins a literature club, and suddenly everyone's like, whoa! What's going on? Why is he joining? He's got a drug. He's running a drug cartel on the side. That's profiling on gray-eyed characters. That is true. I'm sorry. Sorry for eye profiling.
Not feeling especially hungry, I only eat an apple for lunch. I reread some more passages of Markov on my walk to meet Mother. I hope there aren't too many people in the teacher's room right now. I have a feeling our discussion may hit on some sensitive topics. Mother can be intimidating at times, but today I'm actually a little bit excited she asked me to meet. After talking with Father this morning, I'm very curious about her perspective on dealing with negative thoughts. I don't hear too much noise as I approach the door, so maybe we'll have some privacy.
Maybe. Oh god, wait, the music isn't changing. Oh! It is! Why is it sad? Oh, wait. I was like, the music's changing. Wait, why is it sad?
As it turns out, the room is more than half full, but people seem to be using a quieter tone. I toss my apple in the garbage and head for Mother's desk. Another student appears to be asking a question about an assignment. Whatever her answer was, it was short. The other person's already walking away. Hello, Mother. She doesn't look up at the sound of my voice.
Just a moment, Yuri.
Finishes filing in some sort of spreadsheet, then closes her planner.
Done. I'm ready for some one-on-one time with my talented, hardworking daughter.
I smile shyly and look down, enjoying the flattery.
So, tell me what's been going on.
Well, I think I'm beginning to understand what the problem might be.
Okay, that's good. A necessary step in solving any issue.
It's just that I tilt my head to the side and think about how best to word this. Mother can tell I'm concentrating on what to say next. It's okay. Take your time. Thank you, Mother. Well, Father was saying that maybe I maybe believe things that aren't true, and that it keeps me from trying things. Trying things? Did somebody offer you something? What is she? Does she think I mean drugs? No, nothing like that. Just that I get into these patterns of thoughts, and I don't know. Maybe there's a way I can take control of it. Patterns of thoughts? You mean thinking about boys? No, not that either. Well, not just boys. I mean, not girls either. Not that way. I'm not talking about romantic relationships. You know that I don't really talk to many people, right? Of course. You're very focused, and you avoid spending time on anyone who would distract you with idle school gossip. Is that all she thinks everyone talks about? Everyone in school talks about idle school gossip, and that's it. Don't talk about anything else. Oh, hey, Jim, did you see the game last night? I don't want to hear your idle school gossip, John. I'm trying to get to class. I guess I didn't realize that's what was happening. Is this about Sayori's friend? No. Why would you... Well, it's clear that something is on your mind, and a change like this can be very disruptive. It's just a boy joining a fucking club, lady. Calm down! Disruptive? To finishing schoolwork? Absolutely. What exactly do you know about this boy? Sakamoto-san? Well, I've seen him pass by the halls, but I've never actually spoken with him. Why do you suppose he wants to start coming to the literature club at this point in the school year? Maybe because of Sayori? No, I don't think so. Don't you think it's concerning that this boy wants to stay after school to read literature with an all-girl club? I guess I should have expected this. Bro, she is on him! Leave him alone! I don't know why I thought she might actually want to talk about her own daughter's well-being. I think it's probably fine. Monica won't let anything happen. Monica is a young lady, the same as you, susceptible to the same entanglements that boys can cause. Oh no. Lena, what is her problem, bro? She's an uptight mom. Which is why I let him know in no uncertain terms that if he tried anything, he would answer to me. Oh, right. I think I actually remember that part from his route, I think I remember her saying something. I remember talking to Yuri's mom when, in the MC route. It's probably going to change now because I think all the other routes are getting rewritten. But I do remember in his path, I think I remember her talking to us. Or at least having her class, I remember. So I don't know if that was still in the old version. What even is this mod? Lena, it's Welcome to Literature Club. Read the title, you stupid. You did what? Mother, what did you say to him? Look, I'm just watching out for you and your friends. I don't want to see you or the club take unnecessary risks. I have suddenly lost all interest in this conversation. Mother, my stomach is bothering me. I think I need to use the restroom while I still have some time left in the lunch break. Oh, great. Just what we need. Now you got food poisoning. What have you been eating? I take a step back. Just some fruit. I'm sure I'll be fine, though. I turn and walk off where she can think of any other risks I might encounter. Father's words from this morning echo in my thought. Echo in my thought? I guess echo in my head. I hope there isn't anyone on the roof right now. You know, out of context, that sounds really bad. She's just eating lunch on the roof. Out of context, that sounds really bad. No, guys, she's just eating lunch on the roof. There's nothing. She's going up to the roof. Oh, no! Thankfully, I'm alone. Why did I think anything would change? Why did I think Mother might see things differently just because she and Father had one discussion about me? She decided what my needs were a long time ago, and she's not going to take any new information into account. That's who she is. It's who she's always been. Maybe people can't really help the way they are. If she's stuck the way she is, maybe I'll always be the way I am. I don't know why I let myself believe I could change anyway. I always known that would never happen. Look down at my bag, down near the bottom, almost completely covered. The sun catches a glimpse of a small area of exposed metal. A glimmer of a small area of exposed metal. Jeez, I cannot read that part. Anyway, I think the reason why was because I was... I wanted to say something. I feel like there should be no music for this scene. I feel like this is a silent scene. I feel like this scene would work better with no music. This music feels way too happy for a very, like, you know, very regular scene. Also, I hope Yuri isn't going to bring out what I think she's going to bring out, because then I really don't think the music works for this scene. I could do it right now. Would be easy.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they really... Yeah, no, I'm scared. I don't like that this music's playing while she's talking about her knife.
I could take as long as I wanted and make up some excuse while I was late getting back from lunch. I could tell them I was in the restroom. I could tell them I was talking with Mother. No one was going to check on my story. I don't even care if I interrupt class by coming back after they just started. But that's just it. I don't care. I don't feel anything. No desire for release. No desperate need to fulfill. Just nothing. The door opens. I don't turn to see who it is. Hopefully, they'll see me and change their mind about coming up here.
Hey, Yuri. Sorry for bugging you, but have you heard from Monica?
It's Natsuki. Put on a neutral expression before facing her. Not today. Is she not responding to you?
No. I know she's busy, but can't she find a moment to answer a text?
What were you trying to ask her about?
Well, I wanted to let her know I dropped the cupcakes off in the club room. She didn't answer my previous text.
Natsuki, what else did you text her about?
Give her a little heads up on Sayori's little buddy.
I'm so tired of this topic. I really don't think you need to worry about letting her know about our new member. As far as I can, it's the only thing anyone in the school is talking about.
I think it's as far as I know. They should be. We both should be working together to be ready for whatever he plans to try. Whatever he plans to try. That also sounded weird. I guess like whatever he's planning to do, I guess.
Maybe he wants to join because Sayori's always saying lots of positive things about the club. Maybe she talked him into it. I can imagine her being very persuasive. Natsuki actually seems to consider this. Maybe he's just a good friend who's willing to try something new.
I doubt it. But for his sake, it better be one of those reasons. Oh, I almost forgot. Did you know Mimi is his sister?
No, I didn't. But she's always been really nice, right? At that moment, the bell rings, mercifully cutting this exchange short. Natsuki becomes frantic.
Shoot! We'll have to deal with this at the club.
She rushes off, and I'm alone with my thoughts again. I wonder, if I took the knife out right now, how far could I throw? Would it make it to another rooftop? Or fall between the buildings and bury itself into someone else's flesh?
Jesus Christ, Yuri.
What if I hit a child?
Oh, God! Okay, that's enough thoughts for you, young lady. Yuri!
Why did I think of that? What kind of person am I? I pick up my bag and slowly make my way to the next class. I don't worry about how long it takes. I don't worry about anyone I pass whispering.
Starting
rumors.
to miss OCW Yuri Kappa.
I'm not. This Yuri hasn't done anything wrong to anybody. She's just being weird. This Yuri just has intrusive thoughts. That's understandable. We all have morbid thoughts.
Right now, I'm not concerned with any of it.
I can at least get behind what this Yuri's been doing. This Yuri's nice to Natsuki.
I was able to tune everyone out for the rest of the period. I suppose I even missed the assignment the teacher gave out.
Also, I'm assuming the reason why Monica isn't responding to anything is because I guess we're now... I totally forgot the MC's route of this, so... I'm assuming this is Monica now getting her epiphany. So now she's aware she's in a game, I'm pretty sure. So that's probably why she's, like, not answering Natsuki's text. But we'll probably be able to figure out why she isn't answering Natsuki's text when Monika's route is written.
I suppose I even missed the assignment the teacher gave out. I start to leave with the rest of the class.
There we go.
I start making my way to the literature club. On the way, a voice calls out to me.
Who is this? Oh, I don't know these people.
Yuri! Hey, Yuri! I almost didn't turn around, so I recognized the voice. Oh, hi, Ein. Hi, Miyuki.
Oh, that's a guy. I don't know these people. Oh, now I know. I recognize the sprite. I didn't know the dude. I heard the fantastic news. I don't know how she managed it, but give her my congratulations.
Who?
Your friend, Akiyama-san. She's really breaking new ground here.
Hein-kun is positive that her friend, Sakamoto-san, is an alien. He thinks it's great that he's joining your club. Look, Yuri, any information you can pick up for us would be a big help. We write down any weird stuff he says or go through his bags so we have a chance.
What the fuck? They think he's like an alien. Bro. God damn, dude. MC is getting like the fucking... He is getting... God damn, he is not a popular kid. They think he's like an alien. Like, look through his bags. That kid's weird. Do none of you have hobbies? They're so surprised. We're going to need hard evidence for... Oh.
Miyuki takes Ein by the collar, leading him away.
All right, Flatfoot, that's enough. Let's get you back to our own club. Try to get him into a math problem. He probably has an alternative numbering system. Okay, so it's not Miyuki. It's Ein. Right. Okay, that was... I read that one as Miyuki. Miyuki thinks that Ein's crazy, but Ein thinks that he's an alien. They're trying to get him to do a math problem. Is he a conspiracy theorist? I think he is.
These two are perfect for each other, aren't they?
And a tsundere relationship? Yeah, maybe.
I only see Monika here at the moment, sitting at the teacher's desk. I might as well flip through a book or something. I turn the pages, but I don't focus on anything. After several minutes, I notice Monika's been staring at something this whole time. I look around to see what it might be, but I don't think she's really looking at any particular thing.
She's staring at the hole in the wall.
I walk over to speak with her. Hey, Monika, did something happen? She doesn't respond. Monika? Hello? Finally, she turns to me. Oh, hi, Yuri. Good to see you. You too? You can just take it easy for now. Don't worry about homework. I'm not going to get on anyone's case today. She's never deviated from our schedule before. This is really unusual for her. Monika, are you feeling okay? What did you say? I wanted to know if you needed to talk about anything. Talk? With you? About my problems? It's like asking a turnip to help fix the space satellite. She's never said anything like that before. I turn and walk away. I sit down again, but don't even try to pretend to read. Why am I even here? There are other things I could be doing with my time. Actually, no. I can't think of anything else I would be doing. I had thought of...
Oh, that's supposed to be about.
I had thought about picking up a surprise for Natsuki later on. I think I may just head home now. I'm really not interested in whatever new developments might take place in Literature Club today. I start to stand just as I realize Monika's walked over to me. Yuri, I'm really sorry for what I said. I'm just having a really bad day, but I shouldn't have taken it out on you. I apologize. She seems like she means it.
I was about to say. I was about, okay, because I was gonna bring that up, but I'm like, okay, well, okay. Well, then I'll put what I was gonna talk about away. I'll just put my discussion away. All right, sure. 'Cause I was gonna say, all right, I understand why she's being mean. That was a little uncalled for. I don't think she dropped the act that quickly. And then I'm like, all right, never mind. She already apologized. I'll put my like, okay, it's fair enough. Yeah, her having like a little blowout like that would make sense because she's kind of like everywhere. So she's like, okay, Yuri, I'm sorry. You know, like, okay, that's fair.
Thank you, Monica. I accept. Just then, the door swings open.
Hey, is Sayori still not here yet?
Any moment now, I'm sure. Are we ready for this next step in our club's development? Sit back down while Natsuki starts up her little rant again, this time with Monica. I do my best to tune them out. I close my eyes and clear my thoughts. After a little while, Sayori steps into the room with Sakamoto-san. Everyone, the new member is here! I decided not to let Natsuki influence me. I'm going to give Sakamoto-san the benefit of the doubt. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. He smiles, but he doesn't say anything.
Seriously? You brought your boyfriend?
Boyfriend? I didn't know they were...
He's not my boyfriend!
Oh. Monica approaches Sakamoto-san with an incredibly strange expression on her face.
Bro. Actually, she says, this isn't the exact script from, DDLC, actually, I'm assuming the deviations are happening because of the fact that, MC has been isekai'd into the game. So I'm assuming there's probably been some slight alterations to the game's script because of this, I'm assuming. If I had to take a wild guess here. Oh, good. We don't have to listen to a long ramble from Zero about characterization. You're saved. For now. Can't they show MC? Actually, I was waiting for them to do that. I guess they're not showing him, I guess? I don't know. A butterfly effect. Great. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking that's the reason why. I feel like this mod mentioned that, but I also don't remember that well. Because, like, I feel like they mentioned it. They mentioned, like, there's being some slight differences, but like I said, it was probably one of the older, one of the older versions of it. But I could have swore it was mentioned that there were certain things that weren't exactly the same.
Is that really you? I look back and forth between them multiple times. Something really strange is going on. Natsuki seems even more suspicious of his motives now. It's like there's some sort of history between Sakamoto-san and Monica. I suppose they could have been dating and probably wouldn't have known. It's like Mother said, I'd only spend time on idle gossip.
And you already met Yuri. She's the smartest one in the club, so you want to make friends with her if you need help with your grades.
Sayori! Don't say things like that.
Oh, there he is. Why didn't they show him earlier? Alright, they use this for MC. Ew, he's Chad. Ew. Gross, disgusting. Nice to meet you, Natsuki. Yuri, hope you all get along well.
He looks at me and smiles. Again, Sayori doesn't notice. She's having some sort of argument with Natsuki. Cupcakes, I think? Why are he and I looking at each other? Just then, Sayori drags him over to a seat. I'll make us some tea. I grab the kettle and step out to fill it out. This is already the weirdest day I've ever had at the club. When I return, the others have already started eating, and I continue getting the tea ready. Natsuki's having an incredibly heated discussion with our new member.
Who are you calling a tsundere, dummy?
I decide to keep quiet and serve the tea.
Yuri's like, oh god. More tea, oh.
Sakamoto-san quickly grabs the cup to take a sip. Oh, you might want to... Yeah! I'm sorry. I should have said something.
It's my own fault. I'm going to wait till the tea's a bit cold.
I just assumed everyone knew to let it cool down first. Do you not drink tea much, Sakamoto-san?
Oh, I do. I say my favorite's Earl Grey. How about you? You seem like you would be pretty knowledgeable on that topic.
Yes, my family makes it all the time. I learned to brew it myself so I can enjoy it while I read.
Sounds like a relaxing combination.
This conversation isn't going to bad.
I think she meant isn't going anywhere bad.
I decided to learn about him. So, Sakamoto-san, you're in a club where you have plenty to read. What sort of books do you enjoy?
Well, a variety of things. Classics, fantasy, horror at the moment. I'm finishing up a manga series, but I also started trying some visual novels.
Natsuki makes some sort of noise that's just barely loud enough to hear. Visual novels?
Stories that you play like a video game.
Okay, so kind of like interactive fiction, but with pictures?
Right. You played some?
No, I just guessed there would be pictures based off the word visual in the name. It does seem like an interesting concept.
No, there's no visuals now. We're turning this to a book now. Chat, you don't get to see it. I'll read it to you. It's now a book.
It does seem like an interesting concept.
No, what? No! No! I took the visual out of a visual novel. Reading time was 0. I took it away. You don't deserve it, chat. Okay, I do remember this line, right?
Do you have a favorite visual novel, Sakamoto-san?
I would say the best one I played was... I'm not remembering the name. Some sort of dating sim, I think?
Dating sim? No, I don't want to judge a medium I'm unfamiliar with.
Can you forget the title of your favorite thing? Yeah, because I remember correctly, Monica asks him who his favorite girl was in the dating sim, and I think he says, like, the childhood friend or something. And she pouts at him, if I recall. Well, sometimes I just can't remember even the most obvious things.
It's okay. It happens to everyone. Maybe I can help you remember. Tell me, what were the characters like?
Oh, well, I'd say the one I remember best was the childhood friend. That character honestly grew on me over time.
Monica looks extremely irritated, and she seems to be glaring at Sayori. Now he's getting Natsuki upset again. Does he just like to get a reaction out of people? Well, he couldn't have picked a better target. Natsuki doesn't let anything go by without wildly overreacting.
Goddamn.
Even Monica and Sayori decided to join in on teasing Natsuki. This lasted several minutes. Now the discussion was on poems.
Maybe you can read us something you've written. One of your poems you're really proud of? Yeah, that's not happening. Besides, you wouldn't like them. Why not? Don't you ever share your own writing with each other?
I think I've heard enough. Sometimes, writing can get very personal. It might not even be meant for anyone else to read. And we just met you. Most of the time, my writing is meant to help me reflect on very personal details. If you've never been through the process, you probably haven't considered what kinds of things come out when you let yourself be vulnerable.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think of it that way. I suppose I would be just as uncomfortable sharing something really personal. I just thought it might be a way for us to get to know each other.
I have an idea. Let's make it an assignment where we all write poems specifically for the purpose of sharing it with everyone. That way, we can be sure not to put anything in that we don't want anyone to read. Yay, let's do it!
I'm willing to give it a try.
Great. Have them ready to share tomorrow. I look forward to seeing how everyone expresses themselves.
Monica only looked at Sakamoto-san as she said that, and I get the feeling she meant it specifically for him. When the meeting called to an end, we all started in on the cleanup. I sweep a little, then start to wash the cups.
Can I help you?
I didn't see him coming over. That startled me. Sure, I appreciate that. We work quietly. He's very efficient. From time to time, we'd look at each other and exchange smiles. Not sure what to think about him.
Oh no, I don't trust him. He's an alien. Yuri's got that. Wow, that's rude, but true kind of talking. It's like, wow, Yuri, that's mean. You're right.
Once we all finished, I grabbed my things to leave.
Made her very loud.
See everyone tomorrow. Don't forget your assignment.
I still want to go downtown to find that manga for Natsuki before I head home.
Music change. Yeah!
Once I arrive, I head straight to the bookstore.
I head to, it says I head, it fucked me up because it says I head two straight to the bookstore. So I was like, what? Yeah, the 2 doesn't have to be there.
The store is very large and is also really busy right now. Luckily, I know right where to find the section I want.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, is it? Luckily, I know right where to find. Okay, yeah, that is correct. I don't know. Now, I'm waiting for the mod to trip me up. It's like a word jammer. I'm scared.
The new edition I wanted is on the shelf. I'm excited at the thought of Natsuki's reactions when she sees it. Although not a manga fan myself, I can't help but browse around a little bit at all the different merchandise. I am in a bookstore after all. I'm ready to head home, but I have no reason to rush. I'll decide to walk a little longer. I'll decide to walk a longer but less congested path to a bus stop.
That was not a, that was what happens when I think that something is a misspell, but it's not.
It's extremely nice out today. Almost without meaning to, I pull Father's novel out of my bag. I wasn't planning on reading as I walked, but, well, why not? I end up being very pleased with my decision to take this route, as I have a much wider walking space and almost nothing ahead of me to avoid. I'm able to concentrate on the book much more fully. I come to a large entrance plaza and decide it will be quicker to walk through it diagonally rather than follow the path around the perimeter. Unfortunately, by doing so, I have put myself in the path of more swiftly moving pedestrians. I'm probably knocked to the ground like a basket of cabbage.
Oh no. Like a basket of cabbage.
I suppose I would be a red cabbage, actually.
Okay. Thank you, Yuri.
Oof! My bag is spilled everywhere. My first instinct is to grab the manga to make sure it didn't crease. Then I notice who it is I've collided with. Natsuki, are you alright? I carefully grab a larger textbook to slide over top of the more compact manga so I could hide it from her. She seems especially annoyed.
Oh god, here it comes. Hold up. Water. Take a sip of water, everybody. Everybody take a sip. Everybody, you better have taken a sip of water. If you haven't, you're in trouble. Done. Okay. Shouldn't you be watching where you're going?
I stuff my belongings back in the bag as quickly as possible. Sorry. Natsuki seems to bend down as if to help me, but stops and stares at Father's book, which has fallen open. She seems to hesitate. I scoop it up and return it to the bag. Where are you going? Her expression softens.
My grandmother was taken here today.
She gestures to the building in front of us.
Oh, I forgot about Natsuki's dying grandma! Right, in her route, her grandma's dying! I forgot about dying grandma. Now I remember. Grandma, no! I remember about Gram. I don't have water. Well, then drink at the thing that you have with you.
She gestures to the building in front of us, and then realizes we are at the hospital.
I came as fast as I could.
I didn't pick up on it at first, but now I see that she appears out of breath and glistening from sweat.
She's going to be okay, but they might keep her overnight.
Her grandmother's the only person she lives with. With her in the hospital, Natsuki would be home alone. Would you mind if I come with you?
Wait, then how does her dad fit into all this?
Natsuki seems slightly relieved to have someone with her. We step inside and approach a large desk. The girl sitting at the desk is one of Monika's classmates, Chris. Oh, don't you both go to Sakura High? Yuri and Natsuki, right? From the literature club? I heard that you got a new member today. Congratulations. I know how much Monika has been wanting to grow her club. I greet her respectfully. Greetings, Sakamoto-san. She smiles even wider. Right back at ya. Anyways, how may I help you today? Natsuki explains, and Chris looks up the information on her grandmother. She issues us both visitors passes.
I'm assuming she's like volunteering. as like a person at the front desk. Can you volunteer as a front desk receptionist? Is that like, I know you can volunteer at hospitals, of course, but like I didn't know if volunteers like become receptionists. I didn't know if you could do that. Like, that's what I'm like, I don't know. Can you do that? Again, I'm not a master. Probably depends on the hospital, I would assume. Is Chris volunteering at the hospital? I mean, she goes to our high school, so I would assume she doesn't have a job as a receptionist at the hospital. That's what I was like, I would assuming she's volunteering. I think so. The important thing is, why is everyone aware that a boy entered an all-girls club? I guess there's gossip going around from what they're saying. Apparently, like, everyone's gossiping about him joining the literature club. I don't know why that is the most important thing that has happened at that school. Well, with Chris's, I don't know why everyone knows that a new student joined. That is kind of weird, because I was going to say, well, Chris is a classmate of Monica's, and I was like, but to be fair, I don't think Monica said anything about it. Like, why does everyone know? Is nothing else happening at this school? This school must be boring. Yeah, everyone really likes this. Also, why is this music playing while we're in the hospital? I looked it up. You can. Okay. Well, there you go. Everyone really talking like they care about that club but don't join it. That's the other thing. I think gossip about the literature club, but none of them join the literature club.
Natsuki learned from the doctor that her grandmother suffered a heart attack. She would need to stay at the hospital for several days. Her grandmother smiles warmly as we approach her bed.
Oh, there you are, dear. How was school? Some old boring stuff. Although we did get a new member to the club today. Oh, yes, I heard about that. Everybody's talking about it in the hospital. It's been making its rounds. Everyone's heard.
I swear to God, if Grandma knows about him joining the club. Okay, never mind. That's what I was supposed to say. I swear to God, Grandma. Oh, who doesn't know? Everybody knows. Since the world became more real when MC got isekai, maybe the narrative is also bending around him. Ooh, that's an interesting theory, Nora. Actually, that's interesting. Yeah, because it does, like I said, because yeah, the world definitely seems to be changing since he got like thrown in. So yeah, maybe the world is more bending around. The story is now focusing more on him. Now that would be interesting. That is an interesting theory. Yeah, because Natsuki didn't have a fucking grandma in the base game. So yeah, it's like, I definitely think like maybe him getting isekai affected the game in some sort of fashion. Okay, Matt, the exit's to the left. And Sans is Ness, who's grandma? Hello. Are you ready to have a bad time, sweetie? So that's why you made cupcakes.
Hello, Ogawa-san. I'm glad to see you're recovering.
Oh, hello, young lady. Say, I remember you. Yuri, isn't it?
That's correct, Ogawa-san.
Emiko is fine, my dear.
Very well, Emiko.
There you go. So, tell me about this new member. How is she fitting in?
Natsuki and I both hesitate for a moment at her grandmother's assumptions.
And he's okay, I guess. He? So it's a boy. Oh, is he handsome?
No. No. I was like, I'm trying to laugh, but I'm trying to read.
Natsuki visibly recoils at the question. And I'm pretty sure I'm blushing. I can only look down.
Grandma?
Her grandmother laughs.
Now, I was young too, you know.
Well, this guy already has a girlfriend, a friend of ours named Sayori. You haven't met her, but I've talked about her a lot.
Oh, so that's why he wanted to join the club. I see.
It's not even his girlfriend, Natsuki. Sayori literally said this. You're just making stuff up. Stop lying to Grandma! Natsuki's lying to Grandma! Lying to Gram, and she's lying to Grandma in the hospital? Oh, you're like, why is she lying to Grandma? So that's why he wanted to join the club. I see.
Her grandmother sounded disappointed about that, and Natsuki looked slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get permission to stay here overnight with you, so...
Oh no, don't do that.
That would be terrible for you, to be in this place all the time. I'll be fine, don't worry. But I know you don't want to be home alone either, which is why I think you should stay with Yuri's family. Without asking for Yuri's family's permission. Because... I don't know, I probably should have thought about this. Probably should have called. I probably shouldn't assume things. It's kind of messed up, Grandma. Just kind of spring this on them. Zero, who's gonna say no to Gram? It's not about saying no, it's about at least fucking letting them asking. Who is that Artless? Everyone hated Monica in the base game, but little did they know Natsuki lied to Grandma. The information that Dan kept from us. He was like those fools. They don't know that Natsuki lied to her grandmother.
What? Are you sure? I mean, my mother does know Natsuki from when she was her student, but...
Don't worry, Grandma. I'll stay with Yuri and visit you after school. Okay, again, someone should ask! What the hell? Natsuki, you can't just say that you're gonna do it. This is why Natsuki's worst girl. This is why Grandma's kind of being... Someone should actually ask! Like, jeez! Hello, Lord Kusiro. My lord! Like, imagine being Natsuki's father. I mean, Natsuki's father. Yuri's father. And just being like, what? Okay, I guess. Sure. Like, I don't think he was gonna say no. It's just, you still let people know so they can prepare. Like, jeez.
We say our goodbyes and head back out of the street.
Back out of the street? I think on the street. Look, if you don't think this is a good idea, I can figure something out.
No, Natsuki. I want you to stay at my house. I just need to check with my parents first.
Which is the step we should have took! Dying grandmothers have full permission to demand anything they ask from strangers. They never said she was dying, they just said she was sick! She's not dying, she's just sick. She's probably gonna die, though. She had a heart attack. Yeah, and she can still live. Zero. That's code for dying. She's old. Chat, you're being very ageist to Grandma right now.
Natsuki takes a few steps away while I make the call. Hello, Father? Yes, I was just on my way home. Well, there's something I need to ask you first. I'm in the downtown area. Natsuki's here with me. Her grandmother's been hospitalized. A heart attack. Yes, she's going to be okay.
So, like, I have a question. Why? Like, I know this is what Natsuki's hearing, but why are we hearing her father? This is from Yuri's point of view. Like, I was like, shouldn't we be hearing the conversation? I was like, this is from Yuri's point of view, so, you know, we would have to hear her father. Like, if anything, this would be from Natsuki's point of view. This is what Natsuki would hear from Yuri.
Actually, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Is there any way we could have her stay over at our house? 2 or 3 days. I know. Yes, we will. Thank you, Father. I turn back to Natsuki. We would be happy to have you stay, but you must sleep under the stairs. Natsuki mutters to a quiet thank you to me, and we take the bus to her house. She grabs what she needs, and then we go home.
Ooh, guys, we about to have a girl slumber party. Slumber party. Let's go. We're gonna have pillow fights. We're gonna tell secrets. We're gonna talk about girls. I mean, wait. We're talking about boys. I mean, unless we want to talk about girls. You know, unless Natsuki's there. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way you swing. Still love you anyway, Natsuki. Settle down, Zero. Don't ruin the sleepover, chat.
As I open the front door to my house, I notice that Natsuki seems a bit tense.
We're gonna summon demons? What? I didn't know that's what happens at girl sleepovers.
I really don't think you need to worry, Natsuki. My parents will be happy to have you stay. They know that you're a good person and one of my closest friends. She doesn't seem entirely convinced.
Yeah, well, let's hope your mom doesn't start criticizing me or anything. Oh my god, this is how Natsuki's dad becomes her dad. This is how Yuri's dad becomes Natsuki's dad because Natsuki has to live in the house. Oh god! Yuri's dad abuses Natsuki. That would be really fucked. Oh god. Don't write that. No, this is a joke. Mod? Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. It's all coming together. No. Write this down. No. Never ninja stop. Don't write that. Put it down.
She understands that this is a difficult situation for you. I don't think she'll want to make things harder. Even my mother understands how stressful it is to worry about the health of a loved one.
I hope so. To be fair, Yuri's dad would never do that anyway. Yuri's dad's a fucking Chad, dude. Best character, Yuri's dad.
Stepping inside, we see Father sitting at a table in front of his laptop. He's just finishing up a phone call.
Hi, Yuri. Hello, Natsuki. I'm sorry to hear about your grandmother. It sounds like she's doing much better now. Yeah, I think so. She was in a pretty good mood when we talked to her. That's good to hear. Well, you're welcome to stay with us as long as you need. We appreciate all friendship and support you've given Yuri. Really, seriously, she has no friends. I am so glad you are the only friend for my daughter. Thank you, Tanaka-san. I appreciate it. Oh my god, Tanaka! You're in this mod? Tanaka, you didn't tell me you featured. Bro, are you in the credits? He said what?
Is Mother still at school?
Yes, she just let me know she would be a little while longer. I was about to start dinner now.
Can I...
Oh no, that's Natsuki. Can I do anything to help? No, thank you. I'm sure you need some time to settle in first. Yuri will show you where you can unpack your things. I have finally made my appearance. Tanaka has finally made it. He is now in DDLC mod. How much did they pay you for this, you shill? Oh no, chat's getting on him. Chat's attacking.
After taking Natsuki to the guest room, I go to my bedroom to let her unpack. I suppose I have some time to read before dinner. I read a bit more of Father's novel. Occasionally, I will find a passage where a character says or thinks something, and I'll get the feeling that this is what Father was thinking at the time. I enjoy looking for little hints like that.
That is typically... it is actually interesting like that for like novels and stuff. Typically when like a character has to be when a character is an MC or like when it's like a novel about like a typical kind of normal MC character, you kind of have a lot of the time the thoughts tend to be the author's thoughts, and you know it always does kind of make you feel a little closer to the author because you're like, you think he was thinking about that? like when they kind of have to have like a throwaway line or something, it typically would be something they think. There's just a random line where it's like, why do we park on the driveway but drive on the parkway? What was he cooking? What was he thinking when he wrote that? He was thinking about something.
Eventually, we were called to dinner. Natsuki and I descend the stairs together. both of us uncertain as to how this evening may go.
Will everyone still love the dad after his tea gets spiked with PCP and he goes all audition on everyone? I don't think that's gonna happen. Who would spike his drink? The mom! Oh my god. Why is everything just randomly sad? Okay, I'm starting to think the sad music is supposed to be like serene music. And like, I can understand why that could be a little confusing. Because it's like, it does sound semi-serene, but like, it doesn't sound that serene. Like, it sounds serene, but it also sounds very sad. Like, I feel like it should be something more calm instead of this, because it does have like some sad things. Yeah, I do think this scene would have been perfect for the Natsuki grandma scene, yeah. I think that actually, this music would have worked really good for that one. It's a sound to make Yuri's dad is abusive. Stop! he never! We know what its context is, makes it feel less serene. Yeah, I think that could definitely be a thing contributing to its static. Because yeah, it's the fact that we know the original where this was used. So we kind of already have a sad connotation with the song. But I also just think the song itself does just have some sad notes in it in general, though.
Walking into the dinner room, I see Mother has spread out some paperwork at the table and seems to be organizing them and taking notes. Father's going back and forth between the kitchen and the dining room table, setting everything for us. Hello, Mother. She doesn't look up from her work. Hi, dear. How are you feeling? I'm fine now. You know that Natsuki's staying over, right? At this, she looks up. Hello, Natsuki. Welcome to our home.
Thank you for having me, Tanaka-sensei.
Why was she mad? She is a bitch.
We heard Father call out that dinner was ready. We moved to the table and began to eat. Natsuki and I share a tense silence.
So, I trust there was no disruption in the literature club?
Why would... Oh, you mean our new member?
Although, after his little talk with me, I expect that boy knew better than to try anything.
I still can't believe she said she did that. But I don't say anything.
How about you, Natsuki? How is your year going?
Natsuki and I freeze for a moment. He recovers first and responds politely.
It's been fine, thank you. Hopefully that means you've been taking your assignments more seriously than you did last year.
This is such a... Can you not be a teacher? Like, jeez. My lord. Just let them vibe. I hate it here. Chat, hold me back, bro. It's fucking... I say, get her out of here.
Mother, weren't you saying something the other day about finding a local business to support your community service project?
Yeah, ooh, good transition, Yuri. Good transition. Saving Natsuki's back. Got your back, Natsuki.
Oh, yes. I didn't tell you, did I? The students will be getting their hours by helping at the food bank. Oh, that sounds like a good cause. Except they wouldn't be allowed to prepare any meals, would they?
No, only help distribute them. So, Natsuki, did you ever decide where you might want to help to study after high school?
Oh my god. To be fair, that's like a parent thing, so I'm gonna give her a... I'll give her a pass on that one, because it's kind of a thing parents just like to bring up anyway, so... At least when you're younger. Yeah, I'll give her a pass on that line, I guess.
Natsuki hesitates for a moment before answering.
Not for sure. I have a couple art schools I'm looking at, but what I really want is an internship. Oh yes, I remember those doodles you always used to make. But surely you're not thinking of basing your career choices around that.
Oh my god. Hold me back.
She's actually very good, Mother. I'm sure with some training, she'll be very successful.
Successful? With some little drawing? What sort of artist do you presume makes enough income to support themselves?
Natsuki doesn't answer. I could tell she's trying to hold back rather than saying something hostile. I try to think of something to say that might
Why
diffuse
did
the
I
situation.
ever agree to marry this bitch?
What's going on in fucking Natsuki's dad's head? Why did I agree to marry this bitch? Thank you for the 100 bits, Tanaka. I'm sorry you have to put up with this.
I try to think of something to say that might diffuse the situation. She wants to be a manga artist, Mother. I realized immediately that was a bad choice.
Manga? Those silly cartoons? I mean, I realize you don't really have any job skills to speak of, but couldn't you think of something more productive? Maybe a custodial position?
Oh my god.
Stop it!
Yuri got so loud, your voice cracked. Stop it! Stop it, all of you! Ah!
Stop it! The room goes silent. Everyone is staring at me. I'm so angry. It doesn't even dawn on me how loud I'm speaking. Manga is an extremely viable industry, and I admire Natsuki for following her passion.
Yuri, it's okay.
No! She has no right to judge you!
Excuse me? Do you presume to know more about choosing a career than I do?
Everyone stop now!
Father doesn't raise his voice, but speaks in a tone that gets everyone's attention.
Oh, what the? I did that wrong. Everyone stop now. Yuri, why don't you take Natsuki upstairs and get ready for bed? Akane, I would like to talk to you privately.
I'm not going to let her talk that way to her own mother. Now, you listen to me.
No. Yuri, upstairs. Akane, come with me.
Natsuki and I take advantage of mother's stunned silence to scramble out of the room. We don't stop until we get upstairs.
Cooked! Tanaka cook! Bro, he is going to Bro, I feel so bad for him. He's gonna sit there and talk to this lady and, like, have a conversation and just try to calm her down. Like, bro's got the patience of a saint. He just has not divorced for the kids. He's staying for the kids, bro. He's staying for the kid. We just hear a gunshot downstairs. Oh, no. It's a whole ass different mod. They're upstairs and then you just hear fucking... Yuri. You're gonna have to you're gonna live alone for a few days. Man, won't tell anyone. I'll keep it a secret.
We reach the guest room. Natsuki speaks first.
Holy shit. I never heard you talk like that before.
I can't believe how arrogant she can be. Natsuki sits down on the bed.
Thank you, by the way, for standing up for me.
She had no right to talk to you like that.
Yuri, hey, it's over now. Why don't you take some deep breaths?
As I start to calm down, it dawns on me on what I did. I guess I lost control for a moment.
You think? You were like a different person or something.
It felt like someone else was controlling me. I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't stand to listen to her say these things. We sit quietly for several minutes. I start to think about what Mother and Father might say to me about this. Natsuki's the first to break the silence.
I understand how it can happen. Sometimes I let my anger get the better of me. Even just today, I snapped at Sayori for no reason.
What? You didn't tell me that. What happened?
She saw me reaching under the vending machine to pick up my phone, and I just got a message about my grandma. I reacted badly. I was just checking to see if I was okay.
Natsuki, you have to apologize to her the first chance you get. Sayori doesn't know you were upset about something else. She'll think you're mad at her.
I know. I felt bad as soon as I ran away. My point is, it seems to happen to me a lot.
Natsuki looks more sad and vulnerable in this moment than I ever seen her. I try to talk to her the way my father spoke to me. You've changed a lot since I've known you, though. There are still going to be times when you get angry, but I know that's not who you are. I decided to leave it at that rather than make a lengthy case out of it. Natsuki doesn't need to be lectured.
Maybe I need help.
If you're saying you want to learn anger management, then I should sign up too, after tonight. Natsuki giggles lightly.
Well, I think you control your anger well already. Most of the time. I kind of wonder, though.
What's that?
Well, why is it that you hold these feelings? Why do you wait until you're pushed to the limit before you say something?
I was taught to be respectful.
No, I don't mean just your parents. I've seen you lots of times where you look like you want to say something, but then don't.
I never realized anyone could tell I was doing that. I guess it's just habit. I tried to be more social when I was younger. It seemed to just make people want to stay away from me. Now I'm the one feeling downcast.
Just need to talk to the right people, like me.
It gets a smile out of me with that one, but I start to think about all the times I held back when I really want to talk. Thoughts turn to what happened at the clubroom today. I must have made some kind of strange facial expression, because Natsuki leans in like she's studying me.
What are you thinking about?
I was actually thinking about Monica.
What about her?
I didn't tell you this, but she acted really strange today. I asked her if she was alright and she snapped at me.
What? Monica?
She apologized a moment later, but she really didn't seem like herself the whole meeting.
No, I noticed a few strange things too. Did you hear her reaction when Sakamoto said that the childhood friend was his favorite character?
Vaguely.
She looked really pissed. She was staring at Sayori like it was her fault. They were talking about some kind of video game. How would Monica even know these details? She doesn't even play video games. Even if she did, she wouldn't play these kinds of games.
That's true. It does seem suspicious.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm ready to go to bed now.
Of course. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, Yuri. I want you to know how I really appreciate it.
Anytime. I don't think I'm going to try to read anything tonight. I'm ready for bed too. Just hope my mom won't stay angry at me for long. I closed the door to the guest room on my way out.
That was a nice little conversation. I do find it. Wait, day one? I thought it was day two. What? I thought we already did day one. I was gonna say I do find it interesting. I mean, I do find it funny how they bring up the fact that Monica was when Monica got mad at the video game, but they didn't bring up the fact that she was like, "Is that really you?" when he showed up. I mean, I guess that technically. I mean, I guess that's not too odd because maybe they were just like, "Oh no, maybe she was just surprised to see him." I don't know, because I think Yuri mentions that maybe they dated. I think was Yuri's thing for that response. Yeah, I guess there was really nothing to explain the why did she get really mad about the childhood friend. Little do they know, Monica really hates the childhood friend trope. It has nothing to do with Sayori. Monica just really hates childhood friends.